Welcome to the Vinyl Files, everybody. Today is a special episode, and it's an important one, because I have a couple corrections to make. We all make mistakes. In my I Am Hollywood video, I went a little bit too hard on Solid State being a crap label, and not paying their artist, and doing stuff without telling the artist, blah, blah. Okay, look, yes, I was wrong, and I am sorry. Solid State Records is a great label. I have talked to people since that video that have pushed me into a different direction of the understanding that it's not as nefarious as it seems, and there has to be communication from both sides, and you should never just take the word of the angry party. You should do your research, which I have done, and again, from the bottom of my heart, Solid State Records, I apologize. I love your label. I really do. I really love the band He Is Legend. So I assumed that would be the truth, where they were talking about they weren't involved. Not so much the case. Solid State is a great label. Silent Planet, The Devil Wears Prada. I love those bands. Silent Planet might be one of the best bands in the last 20 years because they're just so amazing. Lesson learned. Do your research. Don't take the angry party's word at what it is. And don't condemn what you don't know. I will always do what I must to be as accurate as possible, and I will apologize when I need to and correct myself when I need to be corrected. Now that that's out of the way, before we get into today's video, I just wanted to say thanks so much for watching, and if you could, go ahead and subscribe to the channel because I'm always putting up new videos and you don't want to miss when those come up. Leave a like, leave a comment. What's a band that you had to be told multiple times to listen to before you finally gave in and then realized they were absolutely fantastic? Now, once upon a time, I was in a band called Within Waves. Don't worry, this isn't a commercial for this. This has been out for a long time, and if you should have heard it, you would have by now. In band practice, two of my bandmates would constantly talk about the band from today's subject, and especially the record that we're talking about today, and use it as a reference point. And we would listen to it all the time, and I didn't get it at first. And then eventually, I got it, and it became one of my favorite warm-up albums to listen to because of the energy, the intensity, the passion behind the music, and it's just oppressive nature in the best possible way. It just kind of forces all the air out of the room, and all that's left is this album. The bass player in that band, my very good friend and guy who always comments first on my videos, JT Tanner, lent me this copy of this album so that I could make this video. So everybody say thanks, Jay. Today we're taking a look at Bless the Martyr and Kiss the Child by Norma. Now this is the only album to feature both Josh Scoggin and Joshua Doolittle on both vocals and bass guitar. After this album was released, they both left. Josh Scoggin went on to form The Chariot as well as 68. The Chariot is a fantastic band, and if you're a fan of this album and you don't know The Chariot, if you're looking for more Norma Jean style stuff but like this album, The Chariot is that times 12. So check out The Chariot. And Joshua Doolittle, after Norma Jean, well, his last name kind of sums up his musical career after. Doolittle. Didn't do much. That's the joke. I like to think that when it was time for them to leave the band, the conversation went like this. Alright guys, the new album is doing awesome, and I've got some great riffs for the next few songs. So before we get into that, there's something that we need to talk about. Yeah, we're leaving the band. What do you mean? What did we do? No, it's nothing like that. Yeah, we just have a new business venture. Really? Well, what could that possibly be? Josh Wash. What the hell is Josh Wash? It's exactly what it sounds like. We're both Josh, we both wash. You know, cars, dogs, people if they pay us enough. So this is happening. There's no discussion about this. Yeah, we already put down the deposit. But we're all still gonna be friends. Plus, free washes. Well, guys, if they're leaving, can't we just get another couple Joshes? No! If we can't have these Joshes, we can't have any, okay? This album is plumb full of Joshy goodness as well as early 2000s metalcore heaviness. It perfectly represents a very specific era of music, but without sounding dated in any way. It's like a more comprehensive Dillinger Escape Plan, but without being derivative. It is very original, but they have a similar vibe going on. Let's get into the packaging. This is gonna be a proper unboxing video because Jay has given me his sealed copy to do the video with. So let's just get into it here. So, first things first, the cover. You can tell this is glossed while this is matte in the back. Back cover, equally beautiful. By the way, you have these people to thank right here. Unoriginal vinyl. If you see that logo on an album, you're best off buying it because one, the represses that they do, it's always on great records. But also, when you see that sticker, you know that that package was made by somebody who really, really cares about the product that they're putting out. They're not just grabbing any old pellets and making some arbitrary colorway. They did it with intention. They take absolute care with what they're doing, from the cover to the sleeves to everything, to the interior. Oh yeah, that's some early 2000s metalcore right there. Got this lovely insert here. Ooh, and it's a double LP. I didn't know that. All right, so getting into the first record. Oh my God. I should have gotten one of these. That is gorgeous. Look at that. Nice and heavyweight. Ooh, and this one is just equally lovely as well. Yeah. Cue montage of those spinning on the table and album artwork. I know this repress was overseen by the band and Josh Scoggin, as well as the remaster was overseen by Josh Scoggin. So they really brought everybody back in to make sure that this was a proper package for the fans, which I think is really cool because you have fans. Fans are the reason that bands exist and are successful. So you want them to have a good product, and that's exactly what this is. Some standout tracks. The Entire World is Counting on Me and They Don't Even Know It. Memphis Will Be Laid to Waste, featuring Aaron Weiss from Me Without You. Pretty soon, I Don't Know What, but something is going to happen. The Shotgun Message. I used to hate cell phones, but now I hate car accidents. It was as if the dead man stood upon the air. All these titles read like old proverbs. What a great album, what an innovative album, especially for the time. It wasn't just pigeonholed into this straight like metal sounding stuff. Like it's a lot more chaotic, which I really appreciate. It's just different sounding. And I know I made the comparison to Dillinger Escape Plan, but if you listen to Calculating Infinity alongside this album, you can draw some similarities. And that was also brought over to The Chariot, as well as some of Every Time I Die stuff. And it's just a really cool, like, niche in metal that's not too specific where it's not accessible. And I think this album is just a really fun listen, and if you're looking for something new and you haven't heard this album and you're looking for something heavy as well, check this out. This is a great record for you to get into. And then go on to listen to their later discographies. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I have new videos coming out every single Saturday, as well as the LP Weekly on Tuesdays, so you don't miss when your favorite records get repressed. So make sure you subscribe, and don't forget to leave this video a like. And remember, until the table stops spinning, just keep grinning.